My old lady
You want me to
glasses.
throw them up to you? Okay.
I don't need to see.
What do you?
I only have my readers. I don't have my old lady glasses. I don't have my regulars. That's
Oh
fine.
my
You
goodness!
know we're live right now, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
welcome
I
to the
mean,
WKN podcast, where Sylvia apparently is trying to look sophisticated,
But she also can't
trying.
see.
and
I'm just
The glasses
honoring.
she has right now are not thick enough.
It's fine.
Dustin. We already know he doesn't like Jeeps. He doesn't like boats anymore, and he definitely hates the RV buying experience.
I'm pretty sure I hate that too. It is literally the worst. It
I'm
is the
telling you.
worst. Nobody wants
I've
to sell you
I
nothing, and then all the crap
y'all
they
y'all
have is
think
crap.
like
But here are
everyone
your
know
hosts.
yeah, you're your hosts.
I
Y'all
think
know the host
everybody
by
knows
now.
Sylvia!
the host by now. Do we
Yeah.
still need
I'm
to say it?
Dustin.
Sylvia!
That's Stacy. That's Thomas. That's Sylvia.
Buying
And
it
that's
Yeah.
sucks.
Dustin.
And
And
Dustin over
me.
there. And
I
Dustin.
said that first, but it's fine.
I
It's
didn't hear you. Sorry.
it's fine.
But
It's
yeah.
fine.
So, how is the RV buying going?
Well, hold on. Is this episode 28?
8. 28.
And we're
Two
still on
eight.
season 2, right?
Yes.
Are we still on season 2?
No.
And we
It
still have
feels like
not
it
got
should be
a,
way more
a
seasons than
motorhome.
that.
This is the season
Let
of
me tell you about
motorhomes.
this. Like everyone has bought probably a car that listens to us once in their life. The 12 people that listen to this, us being 4 of them, have probably all bought a car, like a car. You know, like the high pressure salesman and all that jazz. But no. So the RV buying experience is completely different because everyone's RV that they have for sale is in absolute perfect condition. It's spotless. It's
And
beautiful.
if you
It's the
say
nicest
otherwise,
RV they've ever
if
seen
you
in
say
their life.
otherwise, you're horrible.
And then you drive like however long. In my experience, last weekend it was 4 hours one way to look
It
at
was
this
yesterday.
RV yesterday.
Yesterday. Yeah.
But it will be a week whenever people view this. And then I drive there and yeah. So
Yeah.
it's got water in like 5 of the storage compartments. I cracked the first one open and I'm like, "Hey, there's water in there. Did you guys let's rinse this out or what?" He's like, "No, I don't. We didn't wash this thing like recently." I was like, "Oh." He's like, "It must be coming from the seal. You probably just have to reseal all this." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then we get inside, and then like up towards the front on the wall, it's like all bulged out, and the wood's like rotten at the bottom. I'm like, oh well, here's like obviously where water's been leaking in through the roof. He's like, oh well, that must be new. I've never seen that.
I've never,
I've never seen
never
that.
been there.
Don't
And
forget to tell them that it smelled like a
yeah, and
100-year-old
I was
smoker's
gonna say,
bar.
so it smelled like someone died of lung cancer in this thing. Like I called her and I was like, it smells like Savannah's car when we bought it because the people that we bought Savannah's car from literally died of lung cancer. And the
Not, it's
ceiling
not
is
funny.
like
I'm sorry.
yellow. And so above like the booth where you set to eat, like the whole ceiling panel is there's like a yellow like circle
Oh my
patch
God.
where all the smoke's been right and it smelled so bad. I had a headache when I walked in that dude. And then so I was walking
New
around,
question.
I was checking their
Smokers and
panels.
pets.
Yeah, exactly. And well, when I asked him, I was like, "How's the tires? How's the roof?" Oh, the roof's in great shape, dude. Like this is one of the nicest RVs I've ever seen in my life. Tires are great. I drove 4 hours to look at this thing. When I got there, the left front tire is flat. It's flat. And we're opening up the storage panels, and half of them have water in it. We walked inside, the wall is like bulging because water's been leaking in there. And then I was like, "You got a bunch of water?" And he's like, "Oh, well, yeah, I've never seen that before." And I walked outside, and then I looked up on the roof, like where the water's coming in. There's a crack that's like this big in the fiberglass. And they're asking 70 some thousand dollars for this. He's like, "This is one of the nicest art, like you're looking at 10-year-old rigs. This is the nicest thing I've ever seen. I don't know how many you looked at, and I was like, dude,
A
no,
lot.
I've looked at a lot, and this is not the nicest one. Like the
It's
interior
the
is nice,
worst.
but the interior was very nice, but the
It
whole
just
thing's
smelled.
been smoked in its entire life, and you're never getting that smell out of there.
No, you won't.
No.
You'll never get it
Unfortunately.
out of there. And I don't care how cheap it
Well,
is,
there's
like
one way to get
to
it out.
replace
Is
the
literally
whole in
strip it, gut
strip
it.
the outside and gut it. Yeah, strip the inside, gut it, and then redo it. And I'm like, no. And then he got all bent out of shape, like, well, I don't know why, like, blah, blah. Like, dude, I'm not trying to say like this is the worst RV I've ever seen, but the pictures that you posted online, and when I called you asking you how things were, and you said it's perfect, it's obviously not
And he knew we
perfect.
were driving far too. That's what sucks.
I drove 4 hours one way to look at this mother effer.
Did you tell him thanks for wasting my time?
Money,
No.
gas.
But
But
you
when
know,
I
it would have
got
been
there
so
and I
much
was looking
worse.
at it, and then
Pay
he's
to
like,
have it
"Oh, well, you got
inspected.
more time in this thing than I do." And I was like, "Well, let's," because first I pulled up there, and the auxiliary batteries that run everything on the inside were dead. He's like, "We don't replace those until we sell them." So he pulled it up and hooked it up to RV power, like shore power with a cord, so all the lights in the generator would turn on and all that, and which all that worked fine. But then when we walked in, like it almost knocked me over, the smoke smell. And then once the lights came on, I looked over in the corner and saw where the wall was like
Bulging.
bulging to the inside of the cab, and I started pushing on it. I was like, "You guys got some water issues here." Like, "Oh well, I've never seen that before." And then when I
Have you
asked him,
never been
I was
inside?
like, how long have you had this thing? Like, why did the other people trade it in? He's like, well, I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't here when they traded it in, but I bet it was back in December. But when I looked on their Facebook page, they had it for sale in June of 2024. So he
There's
probably
a
meant
reason
he's
why they
probably meant
haven't sold it
it's
yet.
been for sale. Like they probably traded it in December of 23, and it's been sitting on their lot ever since because
Getting rained in.
getting rained in, and you got lung cancer in it, and they still want 70 some $1,000 for this thing. And it's a
Should have told him, I'll
2015.
give you
Like,
30 and I'll take it off your hand.
no, I wouldn't have gave him 30.
That's
No,
what I said. Whenever he was saying, because at first he was texting me, it's like it smells like smoke, and I'm like, well, I bet Stacey will let us borrow that ozone thing. We might need
no,
it for a month,
that
but maybe
ozone
we
thing
can
wasn't
fix
gonna
it.
do
And
nothing.
then
It
he's
would
like,
it
it's
would get
worse.
the smoke smell out, but it would take a lot to
A
do it.
Yeah,
long
A lot.
time. But not only that, there's
And then
water
to get the
leaking
smell out
into
of
the
the
cab, and then
that was before
all
he told
of
me all that.
like the storage compartments that are underneath the vehicle, water is leaking from the roof all the way down into there. And I'm
You're gonna
like,
have so
I'm
much
sure the
damage from the water.
walls on the
Mm.
inside
Or
are
mold.
soft, mold, who knows what. But
Yeah.
like, I
oh,
opened
depending
the
on how
first
much
one up,
water's in there,
and there was an inch of
it's all
water in the
rotted out.
storage compartment at the bottom. I was like, did you guys just wash this out or what? And they're like, there's all this water in there. He's like, oh, no, we didn't wash it out. I've never seen that before. Of course you haven't.
We've just
It's
gone through
just
the
been
worst
pouring,
rain
pouring
season.
rain. Yeah, it's just been pouring rain here the last
So it
week.
could
And
have
then
rained all last.
I started opening more and more compartments, and they're all filled with water. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell is going on? He's like, yeah, this whole thing will have to be resealed. You got to reseal them about every year. And then we walked inside, and there's water coming in. Like, don't advertise this as perfect. And when I even call you and ask you about it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm glad.
We called one in freaking, it was Blue Compass RV in Nashville. They had a Class A one that had a 10,000 pound towing capacity we were looking at. And then like I was like, hey, how like can you tell me a little bit about this? And they're like, oh well, yeah, the roof's leaking, power steps don't work, the rear AC don't work, all this stuff. It's 84,000. That's what we're asking for. We're not taking any off the
Right.
price. I'm like, okay, well, good luck with that, bro. Thanks. And then
Yeah.
like, yeah, like no, you're not selling an $85,000 motorhome with a roof
It was a
leaking and half the
2016,
crap.
so it was old
Oh,
too. Yeah.
I think it was it yeah, it was a 16. But yeah, so it's either 10 years old and it's 80 grand and it's a pile of shit, or it's a 2020 rig which is 5 years old and it's $130,000 to $180,000, and then that's actually nice, but it's $180,000, which is more than we paid for our fucking house.
Yep.
And then it's one or the other. So you either get a pile of crap that you pay $70,000 for, or you get a brand new one that you pay $180,000 for, and there's no in between because everyone driving it is the one that's in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buy them and then they get rid of them when they're piles of crap, and then or you buy a brand new one. So you buy a pile of crap, you buy a new one.
You gotta, as soon as that perfect one comes, you gotta be the first one to jump on it. It's gone.
That's the problem too, is that a lot of them, like, we'll see and then we'll call and it'll be like, oh, it's already pending. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So we're just
We
constantly
found,
sending
I
messages.
found 2 or 3
He
like
sent-
that. They're like 90 grand and like, oh, well, yeah, someone just bought it yesterday. Sorry. Well,
Yeah.
okay,
We'll
great.
find one. It's just gonna take a
You have
while.
to, you have
It'll be
to,
fine.
yeah.
So now
Worse-
you're
No.
you're down to just buying a F450 or 550,
No,
getting a
no.
big ass trailer so you can take what you currently have and put it on a trailer, and then you got the hauler in the back like the Wheats had.
No.
I feel like that's too big of a problem.
No.
No.
Too much-
What we're
it's
doing
so much more
is
expensive.
we're going to keep the camper we got and we're going to pull with the Armada and she's going to drive behind and that's the end of it. Or we're just going to ride in the Jeep there and get a Airbnb.
Just make her
She's just
tent
happy.
camp. You're fine.
Get her
That'd be
used to tent camping.
But the problem is I can't tent camp because I have to charge my leg every night.
We got a box for that. It's fine. Yeah. And it's solar too.
You get a battery bank
Yeah.
and then get solar
The
panels.
solar don't work at nighttime when you're sleeping.
But
That's the
you
problem.
don't need it at nighttime because the battery bank is charged
It's already charged.
Oh,
to cover
Yeah.
for the night.
Yeah.
all right.
It takes over 8 hours to charge your leg.
I have no idea how long it
Takes a
takes to
minute,
charge.
yeah. I'm not sure.
We'll have to test that theory.
I have to test it.
Yeah.
I can look it up on how long it takes to actually like fully charge. I do
But
know
we've
it'll last
got-
like 2 or 3 days without a charge.
See?
But
Then we're good.
the
That battery bank will be
the
fine.
vacuum pump is the important part. And you
Yeah,
have
the
to charge
vacuum
that
needs to
every
be
night.
charged.
Like
So we can charge it.
I don't care about the knee. I care about the
So-
vacuum pump that actually holds it on to my limb.
This is easy. I got the solution. You
Duct
get an
tape.
air hose, connect it to your leg, to
Pump
the
it up.
pump, and then get a
I
manual
mean,
pump.
that is an option, but I don't have that built into my leg. Like I have a built-in, like it's a vacuum pump. It's all sealed unit. But
We got a
before,
Scotty. We
like
can
I
figure
had
it
a
out.
manual vacuum pump and there was a valve on my leg, and I just hooked up the little rubber hose and I clicked the button on the vacuum pump and it sucked all the air out of there, and then I pulled it apart and then it was done. Like that's it. But it will bleed off throughout the day, so you have to keep it with you to keep sucking it down. But yeah.
That's what she said.
Problem solved.
Anyway, I found 2 today. He's gonna send messages.
If that's
I
the
think he's gonna
case,
send messages
I'd
to
be
one.
walking around with no vacuum because ain't nobody sucking on nothing.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we've got 2 that
Thomas
hopefully
knows.
we'll hear back from tomorrow.
No, we don't.
It's enough.
I know
It's
you
enough.
ain't sucking on nothing, Stacy.
Ah, it's enough.
Anyways, you have to
Stop.
like that part out. It's fine.
Sucky suck.
Yeah.
So now that he's been riled up for 15 minutes,
Yeah. Thanks, Thomas.
Yeah.
go ahead.
We're getting me all on tilt about the RVs.
All right, podcast over. Great talking to everybody.
Not only that, the first RV we
Good
found
job.
was literally the perfect one, but we hadn't sold the boat yet.
Yep.
And
And that hasn't gone to plan either.
well,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Stacy, thank you so much.
So that has not gone to plan either. So I paid $40 to overnight this check to sell the boat, and the post office lost the dude, right? Like it's been gone. Anyway, they finally found it yesterday.
They did find it. So
They
good.
found the check yesterday. It's supposed to be delivered Monday,
Tomorrow.
which is
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. So it's supposed to be
Evan's
delivered
not
tomorrow.
lost again.
Huh?
That's
But
another
not
thing.
all.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
this is
it's at the post office sorting facility in Texas now. So it's
Okay.
definitely closer than it was whenever they lost it the first time, apparently.
so
Somewhere
that's
in
also why I'm
between
not.
Did you
Louisville
get your
and
refund though on your express
No.
shipping?
You
No, I
still
did
get
not.
your
That's why I'm
refund.
not.
I push for
That's
that.
why I'm. That's why I'm not that like butthurt about not the campers not working out yet too, because that'll take like 40 grand off of our
Yeah.
debt to income once that hits. So maybe we'll get a better interest rate if we
Yeah.
do find one like after this week.
So as soon as that check's
try
delivered,
to be
you need to
positive.
go get your refund
Yeah.
and fight them for that. Tell them it did take 2 weeks to get it.
is it worth
It's supposed to be
fighting
overnight.
$40?
Yes,
principal.
yes, it is. Yes,
Is
it
it?
is. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
All right,
Do
well,
I need to go fight them? I'll go
I
fight
mean,
somebody.
I'll send you the
I'm feisty.
tracking number and the information, Stacy, and then you find them on my behalf.
I am feisty, so yes.
Or you can do it Thursday when you get home, but you won't be able to do
Yeah.
it until then.
Like, I
He
don't
has
even
to
care.
leave.
Like, as long as it's delivered now, it's fine. Like, I already made a boat payment, so the payment we send them is going to be more than that anyway, so they'll just give me the money back that I don't owe, because the check
And that
that we
check
send
will
them
be
is way
lost
more
anyway.
than what we owe
That
on
check-
it now, which is fine. They can just refund my check, but
Some water.
yeah.
Go get some
It's just so
water.
annoying.
Anyways, but yeah, the first RV we found, we couldn't trade it in because they would accept the boat, but
Yeah.
they're like, oh, well, our bank's only willing to do this many years. I think it was 10 years on the $90,000 because of the
At
negative equity.
15% interest for
15%
some
interest
applications.
because of the negative equity in the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not because of anything else.
Because we were losing like $7,000 on the boat trading it in.
But the
we
camper
just
was
can't.
still $20,000 cheaper than what it should have been. So
Yeah.
I don't really understand that.
But
We
if
were
it wasn't for
still
the boat, we probably
we were
would have
still
had
right
that
side up.
already. But it's fine.
Another
We'll
one will
find
come
something.
along. Just gotta wait.
Yeah, let's just be positive. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
HIV, baby. Positive.
You're so stupid. You're so stupid.
Positive
Oh.
like HIV right here.
You're gonna have to cancel that out. You're getting us in trouble.
Whatever. Nobody listens to this
Yep.
shit anyway.
Patrick does.
Patrick does. But Patrick, no, he'll laugh at that.
He will.
He will.
Patrick, who canceled on us. Let me
Yeah,
just
he was
Yeah,
supposed to be
Patrick.
here tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have
and,
family
yeah.
events.
Yeah.
Family.
Apparently,
Family's more important.
family's more important than us. So
What are you gonna do?
Man, I kind of think, is this not family? I thought this was family time right here.
Well, it's
I
our
know.
family.
I know,
It's our
right?
family, but it's not Patrick's family yet.
Patrick, why aren't you our
Well, our
family?
pregnant dog is under the desk begging Thomas to touch her.
How many more weeks has she got left? Like
I don't know.
2?
I thought she was gonna go yesterday.
Really? I feel like it's gotta be
Yes.
getting close.
She was laying in the kennel whining and wouldn't come out.
Oh.
Figured out she had the wrong food and she wanted her food. As soon as we
Oh.
fed her food, she was fine.
That's definitely a pregnant lady right there.
Yeah.
I just sent the picture.
Thomas
Yeah,
had to
so-
come upstairs and get the food we have up here for Odie. Take it downstairs to give it to her.
Aw.
And then she was fine and she laid down and stopped whining.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Silly
Like
dog.
she didn't ask to be pregnant. It's Diesel's fault.
No, not at all. Not at all. She definitely did not ask to be pregnant. I was shocked.
Max, our Dotson, who is fixed, she was laying on the ground so that he could get to her.
And she would hump his face. So
It
no.
was so funny. She went up his face.
She was like, here, let me show
Wow.
you. Yeah, she didn't ask at all to be pregnant.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Oh, what a hooker.
But what's crazy is we never saw Diesel even try to get close
Not
to
even smell her.
Yeah.
So
So at one point, because he's the only dog male dog that's not fixed that we have.
I was gonna
He
say,
won't
like, Max is probably like the Barry White of dogs.
He is.
yes.
Like he can just pull all the ladies
He
whenever
has
he
swimmers
wants.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you were telling us about that years
He's
ago.
got a third testicle that we
And then
didn't
here
know
he is
about.
fixed, and he's like still pulling all the young ones, so it's fine.
Oh my
Anyways.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
So we'll let y'all know about Friday.
That's the thing about them high school girls.
I know, right?
I keep getting older. They stay the same age.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
What song was that?
It was Dazed and Confused, the movie. Y'all
Oh,
never
yeah.
seen that?
No, I did. I
Stop
couldn't remember. I
pawing.
couldn't remember what it was from.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Stop pawing me.
Well,
Oh.
anyway.
It's
Anyways.
Matthew McConaughey. He's got that
Yeah,
70
I know,
much
honey. I
on
just
there.
couldn't remember what it was from.
Yes.
Such a great movie. If y'all viewers, the two of you that haven't seen this, Patrick, if you haven't seen Dazed and Confused, make sure to watch it. It's a classic.
Oh
Anyhow.
my goodness. Anyhow. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a good little lunch or dinner on Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
4 of us. And Dominic. Can't forget him.
Dominic.
5 of us.
Dominic is literally our attachment.
Does Dominic
And-
watch the podcast?
No.
No. He don't. He still doesn't understand our Jeep pronouns. That's what he calls it. He's like, "Yeah, I don't understand all your pronouns with these Jeeps." It's so funny.
Okay.
My pronoun is expensive.
Exactly. But
Dollar.
Lee, Sylvia, not paying attention, and of course,
No.
she didn't know. They didn't know because
Because
everything's
they
we
didn't
kept
tell us.
everything as hush hush.
I've
Try
said that to Dustin 100 times. I'm like, if they would just freaking said, "Hey, Carbon's in town and he looks different." If someone posts a picture, don't say nothing. I've been like, delete. But it didn't look like him, so I didn't know, and I didn't pay enough
you
attention.
just kind of glanced through it really quick when you.
I just saw
So-
silver. I didn't even see if it was Gladiator. I just saw silver Jeep. And honestly, in my
I
head, I was
rarely approve
surprised
them.
it
If
was.
I do, it's because I'm at 11 o'clock at night just scrolling through and I get a notification like, oh, someone needs approval. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's see what this is. Approved.
Now, if
Like,
she would have tagged
But
you,
then,
it probably would have
yeah,
made me pay
like-
attention. Like,
you on your Instagram thing, you're like, oh, well, someone snuck it through and accidentally got posted. And I was like, I was watching and I was like, who approved that? Because I didn't approve
like,
it. Did you approve
I think it was me. I think it was me.
Like, I think it was me. I was like, oh, okay.
We thought it was funny,
That's
but
fine.
I was like, well, that's probably why we should have said something, but we didn't. But we didn't want
It's
to.
okay.
We wanted to keep everything as much as
Or the
as
inside
possible.
group, Thomas. It's
I
us
know.
4.
Well, I know that.
Mom didn't even know that the gladiator was gone from the house getting the tip. Okay.
We're
Well, she
getting the
probably
tip.
saw a strange gray only Gladiator leave, and she didn't think anything of it.
Hmm.
Like, well, surely that's not Thomas.
That
He
one
must
of
have
your
a friend.
friends leaving?
Well,
We keep her in the basement. She sees nothing.
I was gonna say, like, at least give her some
Down
bread
there
and
making
water.
bread.
Down there.
She's allowed to make
She
bread
makes
and
her own
crochet.
bread.
That's
She
it.
brings
Makes her
us
own
the
water and
She
bread.
makes her own bread.
yeah.
She can
You're
make bread and
selling it by the
crochet.
loaf.
That's it.
We just
Up
let
on the
her.
top
We let her
floor.
out the back door downstairs in the basement. It's a walkout basement. We just let her
Yeah.
outside so she can get a little bit of sunlight for about 30 minutes.
And let her
And
dog
that's
out.
it.
That's
And
Let her
that's
dog
it.
out.
Yeah, you're whipping her back in there. Get inside.
Get back in, Kathy. Get back in.
More
How's the
sourdough.
making
More
bread?
sourdough.
I need more sourdough.
Yeah,
But yes, I'm sorry.
but
I
no,
accidentally.
it's fine. I took the vinyl off of Carbon. He's back to his
Completely
factory
naked.
color.
And he's gonna stay there.
And well, it was so when I got to really looking at it. She says probably about a month ago, and I'm like, I'm constantly having to trim, reapply different pieces, and sometimes for some reason the original stuck to the black no problem, but even no matter how much I clean the black, any other color I put over the black,
But
it would not stay.
Mm.
It would not
Just
stay. It
the
would
black?
The red
Yeah.
step.
the red. Oh, the red wasn't coming off.
It faded a little bit. The white started getting dingy.
The white was turning a brownish color.
The tan.
Kind of like the Armada. No matter how many times you scrape the paint chips off and sand it and then spray more paint on it, it just keeps getting bigger with the paint
Yeah.
chips.
It does.
Remember when we were
So
out
it's
there,
time
we
to go
sanded it
back.
and we painted it, And when we went back out to the pool because the girls were in the pool, we came back. I was like, look, the edge was started chipping already. After we had already sanded it down.
Time for a
It's
new
like,
hood. I told you. Time to just
I
cover the hood.
understand. But you
Or we could
were
just cover it.
subliminal messaging me about the wrap on the hood. And I didn't know it at that time. But now I know it.
I told you we had wrap to give you because
I know.
we just took all the wrap off of his, and we have all that extra wrap.
Yeah, we
It
got a
could be
bunch. I got
carbon.
a bunch of
Carbon. It
extra.
could be
I could
carbon.
do a red
Not
We can do a
carbon fiber
carbon.
hood.
We can do a carbon hood on your on the
Yeah.
Armada.
And since it's all one piece, it's going to work great.
Yeah, I mean it should be pretty easy for one piece.
Or we could do a V weave. So line it up in the middle, two separate pieces. Line it up in the middle, so it looks
one
like
We
racing
could do a
stripe.
red triangle
We
in the
can do a
middle.
V weave.
that's a diamond. That's a diamond.
Connie,
Isn't this
It's
the
not.
Illuminati thing?
Sure. That's what she's.
Yeah. I have not joined the Illuminati. At least I haven't been paid for
What
it
if
yet. If I
my
did,
father or your mother decides this is the first episode they're going to watch?
they're never watching this.
This
they're just going to listen.
this is
soft.
this is the WKN podcast after dark.
We just went to church. P.S. This is
Have you
Sunday.
never seen freaking LeBron James at the NBA games doing
Who
this?
watches LeBron James? No.
He's always doing that shit.
Stop
That's
doing
that's the Illuminati. They're worshiping Satan.
Okay, so now we are definitely canceled or murdered. So thanks. If I hang myself tomorrow, just know I didn't do it.
And just know we didn't do it. We didn't
It
do it.
wasn't me.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't done that much research on the Illuminati, then, obviously.
Obviously.
No, I don't watch like LeBron James. Oh,
It's
Lord.
multiples. What the? Y'all never seen this? Anybody? Yeah.
No. Only whenever
No.
I have a migraine.
Yeah, right.
3 days straight.
Yeah.
It's
Stacey.
fine.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but so I decided to go ahead and just strip the wrap off. It's been on there for a little over a year now.
Over a year, yeah.
Yeah, because we did it we put it on that first week of June.
Mm-hmm.
This week, that Monday, because that following Saturday was the Owensboro show. In June.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, it had been a year. And that seems about fitting because the
so it's been a year
Venom
since your Jeep has
Spider-Man
had 42s
was on for about a year, almost a year. Ran into some issues with it that got it replaced. Well,
so what I'm hearing is carbon's the issue. About a year, things
no
have to be
stickers will stick to carbon and stay there. Apparently,
It's fine.
Yeah,
it's all fine.
so I'm hearing he needs a new paint job, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So in about a year, he needs a new paint
you need
job?
to sand the whole thing down and then get what Sarah Green has with the carbon fiber.
He doesn't like the texture.
Well, no, hers is the.
You can still do the ultra smooth if you wanted, but it's still like the rhino liner.
Oh, do the rhino liner over the
material.
Yeah.
No, not over the wrap. Like you'd have to sand it down, and it'd be paint like hers is on her body.
I know, but Sarah's is a decal, so it is a wrap.
The dragon's a decal.
The dragon
is, yeah, but then they also cleared over that decal.
Yes.
The decal's not coming off.
Oh
right,
yeah.
that's what we're saying.
That's
he
what I was
wanted
saying.
to, he could put a decal or a wrap on and then put the clear over top of it all and protect it all.
Yeah. You could.
That would be interesting.
Yep.
But he could probably paint in whatever you wanted.
Yeah, but after seeing it without anything on it, I was like, huh, I kind of like the factory look again.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It hasn't been like that.
When I saw the photo, I was like, that actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, especially with
the
aluminum rims.
Mm-hmm. And then the black fenders.
Yeah. And then
get the red insert in the grill and all that.
Yeah. So kind of liked it like that. So we may just keep it that way. Who knows?
Well, there you go.
Who knows? It's spontaneous. We're sporadic. Literally,
Yeah.
I think when we did the camouflage pieces, I think I called Sylvia like, "Hey, I got vinyl wrap. We need to get Steve. Let's go." And
And I'm like,
literally
well, you're
in
lucky
one
because it's
day,
Monday
that
and I
took
happen
like
to be off.
that took like 12 hours to do that.
yes,
You guys were there all day. I do remember that.
yes, it was 12 hours for us to do it. Sylvia cut. Steve started placing pieces on it. Sylvia put me in timeout not to touch it because I was pacing. And then I think it was about 12, 1 o'clock. Y'all finally let me start putting pieces on
Max. It's
because they were
she's
like, "Oh
fine.
man, this is gonna take forever."
Max, she's fine.
And then we did the put Patrick's 40s 42-inch tires on that
42s, yeah.
Wednesday
Yep.
to leave out on when did was it Thursday or Friday that we left?
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, we
Yep.
left Friday morning.
Yeah, Friday morning for the show.
So try to kill myself Friday night.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, Stacy jumped off, tried to sling herself or did sling
Mhm.
herself
Yeah.
off her Jeep.
Flung
Tried to break
herself
her-
off.
A reverse 180 off the back of her bumper
Yes.
Great.
and broke her foot. Did not stick the landing. It's fine.
No, my niece did.
She didn't.
She did not.
My knee did a pretty good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Twisted her knee pretty good.
So much that we had to take you the next day to get an X-ray. I
Yeah.
drove you to the little immediate
Yeah, the little
care clinic.
urgent care clinic.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Good
Well, because we
times.
couldn't drive her because our shit was in the.
I know
Like,
all your stuff was in the show. It's
All
fine.
our stuff was in the show. We couldn't drive, so that's
including
nice.
Stitch. Stitch was in the
Yep.
show also.
Yeah, all of the cars.
All of them except the Armada. It's a good thing
But
you brought the Armada.
The Armada came in clutch as usual. I'm just
It does.
saying.
Not knocking the Armada.
I don't know what
And
we do
it-
without that thing, dude.
And it's soul patch that keeps growing.
Yeah. Well, not yet. It's fresh white now.
You covered it. You
It's
covered
only
it
been-
now.
It's been fresh for at least a week.
Oh yeah, good, good. Too
We'll
funny.
probably go out through it all falling off just because you said that.
It's
Except
fine.
for the very center.
Yeah.
I gotta leave at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so
Do you really? Oh my
I
goodness.
do.
And then, do you know when you're coming back?
Wednesday
Wednesday.
afternoon ish.
Are you flying or driving?
We're driving. So we're
Oh, geez.
leaving. I gotta drive to Taylorsville to meet my boss in the morning. We're leaving his house at 6:30 to drive to Knoxville because we have to be at a meeting with the client at 11 a.m. in Knoxville. And then from there, we're driving from Knoxville to Charleston, West Virginia, which is like another 4.5 hours away. We got a
Oh, wow.
meeting Wednesday morning with them. But it don't make sense to drive to Knoxville to meet them, drive back, and then leave like Tuesday afternoon. Because West Virginia from our house is like 6 hours, but from Knoxville it's like 4.5 hours. So then it's fine.
So, are you playing golf tomorrow on Tuesday? I guess I didn't realize there was a day of nothing in there.
No, what do you mean? There's a day of work in between. We'll be working from our hotel rooms all day long. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
On the laptop.
I'm gonna hide your golf clubs, and we'll see how panicked you are in the morning.
I'm not panicked at all because we're not playing golf.
Okay, sounds suspicious. Yeah, like it sounds suspicious because all y'all.
I honestly don't know what we're doing. But
You just gonna bring one golf club just in case, or what?
Yeah, he's just gonna pack them as a precautionary.
They
Yeah,
may want to
manager
go
meeting.
and just putt around at
I know,
the
right?
putt golf.
Put around.
Yeah, putt.
They probably have. I'm sure they have that one place that he goes. What's that called? Top Golf.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
top
West
south there.
Virginia. They barely have electricity. So, I mean, it's fine.
Which is or internet, which is why they got to go.
That's right. That's why we're there.
Yep.
Trying to make your life better. Any of our viewers from West Virginia, we love you guys.
They need internet. They need they already have
Cell
these things.
tower
They have these
service.
things. He's trying to make them better, though.
Yeah.
We don't want to
Well,
be
the same thing like my dad's, like they don't have, like he still doesn't have city water or
He could have
cable or
had
nothing.
city
Like,
water
could have,
because
but then he passed it. But it just came while I was in like high school.
My parents' property don't have city water.
just while you were in high school, which was like 30 years ago, dude.
Okay, it was 20 years ago. However, that's still like a really long time when everybody else has had water since the 50s.
I understand that,
Earlier.
but then he
Our
also
parents' house
denied it.
still
Then.
doesn't have city water, and they moved into that property before I ever met Stacy.
95.
But why would my dad pay for city water when he has a cistern and a well? Like, why would he
Yeah.
do that?
I mean, he doesn't have to. He
Yeah.
wouldn't have to.
I don't know
They're
what the other people did.
so they're kind of landlocked because the one where they should have city water won't spend the money, nor they would have to build a bigger facility to run it the other 4 miles to where they're at. And again, they don't have a big enough facility to be able to do that. The other city that can come in the other way has a big enough facility to be able to supply all of the houses. So that's Central. Hudson, that doesn't, won't give them permission because Hudson owns, that's Hudson city limits.
So
It's in Hudson district. Central can supply it, but they won't allow it.
And
Yeah.
Central's actually, I think, closer.
Central is
So-
closer.
So Brett
Yeah.
went to pick up the rental car, and he said it's a large SUV, but not a luxury. Crying laugh face. And then Dan was like, "What'd they give you, a Dodge?" And he said, "They gave me a Hyundai." I'm like, "What? What the hell is that?" And he says a Hyundai Palisade is what they gave us to drive to. I don't even know what that is. You can look it
Oh,
up now.
they're actually, depending on the model, they're actually
They're
pretty nice.
They're actually pretty nice.
That-
Hyundai Palisade.
it
But
would-
we got 4 people with luggage traveling in this thing, so
It's not like your small little, like a Sportage SUV. It's a big SUV.
all right.
It's not like
probably
an excursion.
Kia.
Like
Yeah.
a
Oh,
Tahoe
yeah.
or like a
Yeah,
okay.
it falls in those realms.
Hmm.
I think
They got 4
Tahoe
seats.
Expedition.
Yeah, it's probably more like a Tahoe size, looks like.
It's nicer than you think.
It'll
See
be
how
okay
many seats it has.
I think
Probably
I think it
6.
has a
What is it?
third row seating. Palisade, Hyundai Palisade. They're
That's what-
actually really nice.
Tiffany don't have.
I don't see a third row
Yeah.
seat in the stock photos, but maybe that's an option.
So
We'll see how it
Tiffany,
goes.
Depending on the
Tiffany and
option.
Michael have one.
I believe theirs is a Palisade.
I believe so, and it's Tiffany, Michael, Thomas,
Thomas.
you.
Oh yeah.
Tiffany, Michael,
I'm
Thomas,
trying to think where
and all 3 kids.
Thomas, who's that?
I'm like, well, I was trying to figure out where she was going with this. That we all
Yeah, that's
we all
fine.
rode in it. So it's got captain's chairs, or theirs had captain's chairs, and then another row behind it.
Gotcha. Nah, it should be fine. So we got 4 dudes, 4 sets of luggage.
If it's only 4 y'all have enough room for
one
y'all have enough room. That's what
one single golf club each. Just one.
Lewis has. They have a Palisade.
Well, I
Oh,
guess
no.
you can leave
Yeah,
your
they have
computers
a
at home, which will give you more room since you won't be using those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do that.
As long
That's
as the
fine.
golf clubs, I mean, your luggage fits perfectly, you'll be fine.
I mean, really, we could fit clothes in our golf bags if we had to.
And you only need a couple of change of clothes anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
couple of
like, we can
shirts,
wear,
couple
we can
pairs of
wear like
pants,
two
some
underwear.
shirts.
He just needs a couple underwear because he's going to be at different places each day, so he can wear the same
That's
outfit. And
right.
he'll never
I
know.
could wear
Oh, yeah,
as long as I don't spill like mustard on it.
Well, you need take an extra shirt because you will
Yeah,
spill
like
mustard on one of them.
two polos, one pair of pants, and then
Dark pants.
one pair of dark pants, and I can always get it out with water and like some toilet paper in the hotel room.
It'll be fine.
It's fine. Anyway, do we have any topics we're talking about tonight on the podcast? Because we've been on this dude for like an hour, and I don't think we
We
talked
are
about
talking
nothing.
about the topics, just
Yeah,
how
we just
everything's been going.
Oh, okay.
It's
You told
not.
me
It's
There's
not
no
like we
specific-
didn't.
Did-
It's not like
so-
we didn't go
so
to
you
dinner
didn't see my
Friday
we
text
night.
forgot the topic. Like, we've been on an hour. Most of the time, we're 20 minutes in. We're like, okay, well, let's get to the nice topic, and then we just been rambling about mustard
You
stains.
didn't read my text. Whenever I sent the notes, at the very end it says, just to start, now time to ramble about what pops in our head.
Oh,
Because we didn't go over the quick little events that I had posted yet.
Yeah.
yeah.
But also,
All right.
it's so funny though because we literally just had dinner together 2 days ago, and then stayed for an hour and a half. Like, so we talked so much then, and now it's like we haven't talked to you in 2 weeks, and we have all this stuff we have to tell you.
I mean, things change daily, so you never know.
And we talked to you 30 minutes before we started.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Don't forget about Cave City Jeeps and Coffee, July 19th. Dynamics Open House, August 8th.
Well,
Jeep
let them
Invasion,
tell
of
us.
course.
Are we doing Coffee Cave City thing? Are we
No.
doing that? What day is
We've
that?
been-
Definitely not doing that.
I don't know. Are we?
Wait, what?
For some reason, I was thinking there was something else going on the 19th where we wouldn't be
Well,
able to do that, but I don't
It's
know what it
next
is.
Saturday. It's because I'm
I ain't
sad.
doing it.
It's because the K&I four-wheeler. It's the K&I ride
And I ride,
at Hollerwood.
which I think we're going to.
No, I don't think we are because Savannah's at camp and we don't have anybody to watch the dogs, and Wavy hates Hollerwood.
Wavy can stay home by herself. Thomas and Stacy can watch the dogs.
And we might hopefully be driving to either Ohio or Missouri. That's
Hush,
the
hush.
two that we're in. Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know
Right.
how Stitch would do in Hollywood.
Stitch would do fine in Hollywood.
Stitch don't have lockers.
You don't need lockers. Steve doesn't
Lockers
have
are overrated, dude.
I forgot one ride was supposed to be a overlanding ride, which is supposed to be like pretty much the KAT, and the other one is supposed to be fairly hard-ish, like medium
Steve has
hard.
never had lockers since we met him, and
But
he's
Steve
made it
isn't
through
going to tear
any.
his up. Stacy likes
Steve,
her
Neither
stuff
is
is in
Stitch.
pieces.
Steve stuff is in pieces.
I think he's almost got it back
Yeah.
So
together.
is
though.
Patrick's.
He's
How do
waiting
you know
for a
that?
bolt.
We haven't touched it. We've been so
How do you
busy.
know
We
that?
haven't talked to him.
We talked to Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
He's waiting
When?
for a bolt.
Did she
A bolt?
say? Did she say what happened to Stewie?
No.
I think
He just
Stewie
died.
was just old.
Yeah.
He wasn't that old a month ago.
No, I think he's old. He's one of
But
their
I
old.
saw
he's
him-
He was one of their oldest
He
ones.
was either 11 or 14, but I don't suppose that's that old for a Shih Tzu.
That's-
I need them to live to be 20 because
What kind of
I got
bolt is
really-
he waiting on? I don't feel like he
I
needs
don't
any
remember.
bolts, but he got the gears.
Maybe he broke one.
All in there, and
Oh, I know. So the bolt that they had received, it was all the way threaded, and he only needed a partial thread with, you know how the bolts sometimes will go full thread.
Mhm.
He needed one that wasn't fully threaded.
No, I think he had that reversed, sir.
Or
for
were they needing
what?
fully
They had to have one that
The
was
bolt-
fully.
Oh,
The
that's
bolt-
right. That's right.
bolt
They needed a
for-
fully threaded bolt, and there was the one that they got was not fully threaded.
Fully threaded for what though? What kind
I'm
of
not
bolt
for
was it?
sure.
Oh,
I don't. I didn't get that far. We didn't ask.
Hmm.
They just said that they ordered a bolt, and the one that they received was not fully threaded, and they needed a fully threaded bolt. But I didn't ask for what.
We told her to reach out to Scotty, see if he could get one faster.
Oh yeah.
interesting.
Well, couldn't you do that thing with those things that we have in the back where it cuts the lines in it? Couldn't
No.
you take it and okay? You
Nope.
couldn't.
Because when they do the shoulder bolts, then they cut the threads in, and the shoulders like the same size or smaller than the threads. They mill it down,
Mm.
so it'll slide in. But
Yeah.
if it was as thick as the threads, then it wouldn't go in there. So you'd have to cut the threads. I guess. Yeah, it won't work.
Yep.
I'm just curious what he needed to bolt it, because the only two bolts that he would actually need bolts for are the carrier cap bolts.
Maybe I know what
Which
it
I don't
is.
That may be what
understand.
I'm not for sure exactly. I didn't ask.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Because we were all getting ready
I know
to
he
leave.
brought his when he brought his carrier over and we torqued the ring gear bolts in, one of his ring gear bolts wouldn't get tight. Like we kept tightening it and tightening it. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this. I feel like it's gonna snap off. And we backed it out of there and we put a new one in and it torqued down right away. So there was that. But then I haven't talked to him in it's been
3 weeks.
3 weeks now since he came over to do that. We pressed his bearings on his carrier, we pressed his bearing on his pinion, and then he was going to go back home and put it together, see if he could get the gear pattern right. But he borrowed my torque wrench, and my bearing puller, my race.
Which did suck about the torque wrench. Because did Scotty tell you guys what happened at our house? So I guess whenever they were switching the tires between Weddle's and his.
Brandon Weddle came over,
David said I didn't torque it. I couldn't find the torque wrench.
He couldn't find the torque wrench because it was Steve's
It
house.
didn't
So
say
He's not here.
he snugged him down, and then Scotty took off with it, and then the next day he went to drive it because it was nice outside.
I heard David say that, but I don't think Scotty heard him because I was like, oh, I remember him saying that. He must not have torqued it down very well
because the tire was like all the lug nuts were loose. It was wobbling on there. Or up the bushing on his leaf spring or something.
That's like when yours when yours flew off. All yours.
Yeah.
We lost all the lug nuts.
Yeah. All your lug nuts came off.
Completely crazy because of
lug nuts. It was.
I don't know how.
I'll never understand that in my life. How those
I won't
came
either
off.
Because I literally drove a whole week. We
And
drove to
not
the
only that, we
trail,
drove 3 hours there, wheeled 6-7 hours.
It was closer to 8 hours. We wheeled, got to the parking lot, went to the restroom, came back out, didn't even leave the parking lot. No tire falls off.
And all the lug nuts were gone. That's what I don't understand. Like I don't.
Stacy found 3 of them up the street.
Thankfully, you had extra.
I had 2. I had some extra ones sitting in my glove box. I think I had
Scotty
like 6
swore
or 7
up and down
extras.
he torqued those. So I mean, who knows?
Oh no, he did. He did because I've
That's
watched
what I'm saying. Like it's so weird.
I feel like one of these days when we die and we get to heaven, and then we can ask God, like, what's one thing you want to know?
One question.
One question. You get one question that you want to know. Like, all right, I want to know what happened to Thomas lug nuts that day when they fell off. Like that'll be the one thing.
But I've been in 2 vehicles now. This has happened to 2 trucks. This has happened.
So it's Stacy's fault.
What was the first one?
In the Dodge.
In the Dodge.
Oh.
Yes, but it actually came off the wheel before I could
the
get
wheel.
it stopped.
The wheel fell off completely.
Not like all the way off, but so the rim caught the hub when she finally stopped.
Yes.
Were you driving?
We had to replace all the studs.
Yep.
All 5
you
studs.
You were driving, Stacy?
I think it's 5 or 6 studs had to be replaced.
I was pissed.
We had just she just had the tires replaced, and they didn't tighten the lug nuts.
I didn't even get 2 miles.
No, it was barely a mile down the road.
I was pissed.
I remember whenever I was at Lexus, I was training this dude named T-Bone. He had T-Bone tattooed on his forearm right here. That's what we called him. It was T-Bone. Anyway, he was my trainee, making more money than I was at the time because he went to tech school in Arizona or some shit. I had to write on off on his ratchet because he didn't know. He was trying to tighten the drain plug to change the oil and stripped the son of a bitch out. Anyway, we did a rotate and balance on this car, and he put the tires back on, and like I was like, you torqued all the wheels, and yep, it's good to go. And I backed out. I backed out of the stall. I cut the wheel this way because our door was to my right, and I backed out, and it was going, and the wheel went whoop, and popped off in the bay. He had threaded them on like 2 or 3 fingers and didn't ever tighten that front wheel, and it fell off in the shop, and we had to jack it back up to put the wheel on, tighten it back up. Lex is paying him more money than they were paying me as a senior technician at the time to train him.
And he was an idiot.
And he was an idiot, and he didn't even tighten. He couldn't know how to tighten like that down. But that's what you get with working in an auto shop. That's why I don't want to do that no more.
You get the same thing working in Target. Let me just throw that out there.
Retail.
You get the same thing working anywhere. I'll say that because you get hired on at a certain date, and you've been there for 10 years, and then guess what? They give you like 1% every year, and then the cost of living goes up, and then they hire someone new that don't know what the hell they're doing at whatever price, and then you're like, hey, can I get a raise? Like, no, you can't. I was like,
No, but they
I
just
told
gave them
them
a
at
higher
Lexus, I was
amount.
like, literally, I could quit this job and come
Get
like
rehired.
reapply in a month and make more than I'm making now.
Yep,
Like I
100%.
literally do that. I told them that, and then I think they finally gave me like $1 an hour. But that's what you live in. That's why everyone says, like, multiple places, if you don't change jobs like every 3 years, you're costing yourself money
Yeah.
because they're not going to pay you what they're hiring new people as. So you should
Mhm.
quit your job and then get rehired somewhere else and just keep going like every 3 to 4 years, because if not, I mean, you're just getting screwed over because that's the way employers are, unfortunately. But
I'm gonna call and
anyway,
quit tomorrow.
okay, yeah.
Call-
Well,
Call
you
us
just need
back
to
tomorrow.
double your prices tomorrow. If a haircut was $25, guess what? Now it's 50. Sorry about your
Oh
luck.
Lord.
Cost of living
yeah, Sylvia, you
increase.
can quit tomorrow, and then rehire yourself.
Yeah, you quit
On
tomorrow.
Tuesday. And then we'll
Rehire
go back to work
yourself.
Tuesday.
Rehire yourself on Tuesday, and all your prices have now doubled.
Yeah.
Here comes $150,000 RV. Whoop, whoop.
Heck yeah. And
Right.
you'll get your 1 tons
That's
a
right.
lot sooner.
Yeah.
Real quick.
You'll get them by the end of the year instead of sometime next year.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like
you're
I
getting those
told him,
sometime
like
next
I
year?
want, but like
Oh.
I was telling him, is
I was
if we
guessing.
get the motorhome to where
It's only
she can be
2025,
pulled,
dude.
then I feel like I'm not as in a bigger rush
1 tons.
to
Whoa.
get my tons
Dustin
because
fell in the water.
1 tons 2029, TJ 2031. That's the progression.
Oh, okay.
but like I was trying to say is that if we have if Goldieloxx is being trailered to the far places, because that's mainly why I want my tons, is because I hate driving a really long way because the gas sucks, and then just I just worry that it's rough on them with the gears and stuff. But I'm like, I'm not in as big of a hurry. I mean, I want my tons, don't get me wrong, but I wanted them before I went to Moab because I wasn't trying to drive it all the way to Moab on what it is now. But if it can be trailered, then I'm like, I'm fine. I'll be fine for a little while. So hopefully I have them by Moab, but it's not the end of the world if I do not, is what I'm
No,
telling
it's
myself in my head.
It's not. It's not the end of the world.
Plenty of people have done Moab without tons and on 40s.
You
so
don't.
they'll be
Yeah,
fine.
you don't. What you have is perfectly
Except
capable.
your tires are shot now, so
You'll need
tires.
you'll need new tires by then for sure.
You'll need
Yeah,
new
so we'll just
tires.
call that guy. We'll
No,
just call that guy.
we need to call Patrick and get some Maxxis DOTs. 17-inch
I'd rather
wheel.
buy where I got these
42s.
ones one more time if I have to do 40s. I'd rather spend what I spent on them.
Why do you
because
have to do
I realize
40s? We could do 46s on your factory Dana 44s. It'll be fine.
You'll need something a little
Yeah.
bit stronger than that U joint, Dustin.
are we going to go ahead and cut my tub because you keep bitching about having to cut my tub.
I mean, I cut it to fit 40s.
Yeah.
Might as well
44 will
cut
probably
it to
tuck right in there.
46s.
It's fine. It's literally two inches on each side.
Yeah.
Girls say 2 inches is nothing.
Anyway, so we're doing the
You may need
cave.
a little bit
So
wider
maybe,
space.
so maybe the Cave City thing, maybe, probably not.
Yeah.
But that's going on. And then we have Jeeps and Java, which we'll have a surprise for that. Stay tuned for that. And then you guys have the dial down. You guys are freaking really busy between
week.
now and Invasion. Like I always think I'm busy, but I think that you guys are busier than me.
Mm-hmm.
All the way through the first of the year, we're busy. Every
That's
week.
true.
Thomas is a supermodel.
It's true.
Oh yeah, there's that.
I know, and actually, you're a
He's
supermodel.
getting
You're a
booked up right and
supermodel
left.
in that commercial that my client sent me today.
Mhm.
You were showing your backside there.
Yep.
I guess that I'm in the new Cars in the Commons commercial, which is sad. And they did message me and ask me to be in it this year, and I just kind of ignored it because it was so hot last year.
What
that I
kind of
wasn't trying to do that.
commercial is it? Is what I want to know. Like, is it?
I think it's the Cars in the Common commercial. I don't know.
It's just
It was on
online.
ABC.
Yeah.
No, it was on TV. It was on ABC.
It was on
That's
regular
what my
TV.
client said. On cable. But yeah, and then of course I didn't go, and then they used my Jeep. I'm like, I'm sorry. Now I feel like a jerk.
But they used your
Well,
Jeep from last year, so obviously it's fine.
No, so I'm saying is obviously they did like it and trying to get me to come back, but I just thought they were
What if
trying
this
to
made national ABC news?
I don't know.
That'd be cool. Be like, well, Trump bombed Iran, and then here's Goldieloxx on her pedestal at Cars in the Commons. Make sure to hit
but
her
she
up
does
on.
Yeah, people do put her on
Instagram.
TV a lot, so it is kind of funny. Because then I was in that, like just randomly, like how she was in that other, the 502 story, and I forgot there was another one,
yeah.
but she's cute. Can't help it.
Yeah, that's funny
It's fine.
for sure.
Yeah, and then you guys are on the dial dynamic.
Yeah, we are busy. Yeah, it was funny. When we were over at Eric's helping Brian put on his rock crawler lift, which I never really thought. I don't think much about. We do a lot of stuff, and then Brian, it was about 9:30, 10 o'clock when we were getting finished up, and I think Rich left around 8, 9 o'clock, and then we were getting everything tightened up, torqued, and making sure everything was on. Just did a quick once over, and then he drove it real quick to do a quick little test, make sure everything felt right. So I could adjust the steering wheel. And but he's like, I don't know where you get the energy. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, you're all over the place. Y'all are always doing something. I was like, I don't know where you get the energy.
Oh, it's exhausting. Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
And that brings in our next sponsor, Energy Chews.
Yeah, right. But I'm I was like, are we really that? Okay, yeah, I guess so. It's like,
my
clients,
I don't
know
my
what you're
clients
talking
say
about.
that to me all the time. My
We
clients
are
say to me
busy.
all the time, like, how busy? Yeah. And then
We're
all the
always
crap,
doing
like all the
something.
crafting and stuff I do, they're like, how? I don't really know. I just do it and it just happens. And kind of like,
it just happens.
yeah, just kind of like, yeah.
It
just happens.
Yeah, but
Just busy.
yeah, I mean it's already, what is it, July 13th?
Yeah, basically August.
Yeah.
Basically, What are you talking about? It's already Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically Christmas.
We completely bypassed Halloween.
And I haven't planned the party. I haven't planned the Christmas party yet, so we'll just have to see.
We'll do a quick pause.
I haven't had my cruise yet. Absolutely not.
Yeah. But yeah, come
So
the
was anybody else sad that we didn't go to the Great American Crawl and S'more this weekend? I was sad.
a little bit.
I didn't even
It
know
was super fun. It was. And then the next one is there's one in September or October that's in Oklahoma, but it's 10 hours
Yeah.
from here. I already checked. But I
Yeah.
am off that weekend. Just FYI.
We're not
But
driving 10 hours to
Thomas, you don't
Oklahoma.
have no days off. You don't have any days off.
We already signed up for the one in November.
I
The
know.
one
At
we can't go
Windrock.
in October because we already have October's booked.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Maybe it was September. I don't remember.
Is it October? Which Great American Crawl did we book?
The one
We
in
did
November.
November. Okay.
The very last one. It's the
21st
very
and
last one.
22nd in November. Yep. The 21st, 22nd in November. And then,
Is
of
there
course,
one
we
that's
had
like the OK Ranch or something? Or there's whatever's in
That should be
Oklahoma.
the one that you're talking about in Oklahoma in 2 months.
I don't remember what month it is in, so I was trying to tell you.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not for sure. I was just
If you go to the Great American Crawl,
I just looked at the one for November because I knew that's the one we were doing at
oh,
Windrock.
August is at the Good Evening Ranch. That's in West
Yeah, because
Virginia.
there's
Oh, I don't know.
it's that 8th, 9th weekend, isn't it?
But yeah, the 8th and I'm like, I can't. I gotta work, and then August.
Oh,
is
we're gonna be in St. Louis for the
Yeah.
Dow Dynamics
But yeah,
open
September
house.
12th and 13th. They don't have one in October, I guess. But September 12th and 13th is the Carnage Crawl at Rugged Mountain Ranch in Daisy, Oklahoma.
Is that
It's far away.
the Carnage Motorsports? Like the dude that hangs out with?
Is that
Oh,
Andy Orlando?
That's,
I don't know.
That's when we're supposed to be doing the glow party at Kingfish.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know, honey.
Yep. July's almost over.
I know.
Dude, this year's almost over, bro.
It is. Just
So
been busy.
what's your itinerary for the Dow Dynamics thing? Like what day are y'all leaving?
We will be
Thursday night.
leaving Thursday night to go
The
down there
10th?
because they are
No.
doing the ambassadors
The
meet
7th.
on the 8th, Friday. So they got a lot of special stuff and insider stuff that they're going to push us through. Be looking out for some videos on that after we get down there. And then
They should see if
'cause
they
they're
can
gonna-
do like if you just tell them like we'll do a YouTube video on like a factory tour or something. See if they can take you through like.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
they actually have blocked off time for content creation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah,
And
if you could
they're-
do a YouTube video on like the process of how they build the lights, all their warehouse or whatever.
Yeah,
I've seen
Light-
Lightbright
we'll
do
see
like
once
a
we
few.
get down there. What's that?
I've seen Lightbright do like a few videos. They did one with like
Their wheels.
JL Audio, where they went through their factory and how they built the speakers and all that stuff. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I don't think they did with their wheels, but
Yeah, we'll see what all because I'm not for sure. We'll find out once we get down there on everything. They do have an itinerary for us.
nice.
They are catering dinner, and they're having a big bonfire set up for all of us. And
Is
then
it just you two or is Dominic going too?
it's just us two.
It's just us.
It's just us. And then
Well, if he gets lonely, he wants to come hang out with us. He can come hang out with us.
Well, he
We'll
might
treat him
be
well and
helping
feed him.
he might be helping my mom with
Puppies.
Oh my God, I forgot about that already.
Working. Yeah, I mean, there'll be puppies by
Yeah.
then, but
He might be
depending
helping
on
your
his
mom with
work
puppies
schedule.
next week also.
any day we could
Any day now.
we could be graced with puppies.
She's over here groaning at the moment.
She's
in her
literally
sleep.
sleeping. She's literally
Also,
I
laying-
grown.
If anyone
I grown
watching
when I was
this
pregnant.
needs Dalmatian puppies, $2,000 each, hit me up.
That's it up.
My phone number is 502-649
Don't give out your phone.
5555. $2,000 each. I'll hook you up. It's like $200 a dog.
Yeah, it's an $1,800 finder's fee. It's great.
Yeah, $1,800 finder's fee. Just hit me up. I'll get you in contact with Thomas.
No
and Stacey.
papers. They're
Motorhome-
not fully
Motorhomes
Yeah, they're-
are expensive.
No,
But I'll make
they're
papers.
like 1/4 Dalmatian.
No, she's full blooded. Just daddy is mixed.
Yeah.
And
We're not 100% sure what
so
that is.
they're half
They're half
Ish.
Dalmatian.
Half-ish
We'll make you a
Dalmatians.
paper. We got
We'll
papers.
make you-
We'll,
we'll get you
Half-ish
papers.
Dalmatian
whatever you
dogs.
wanted to say, I'll put on there.
$2,500 each. Hit up Dustin. And I'll get you in
Great.
contact with Thomas and Stacy. We got to pay for one ton somehow.
I know. Hopefully, she has
Might
like.
as well be with your
hopefully-
dogs. 'Cause our dogs
Hopefully,
ain't
she has
having
like
it.
10 of them in there. Yeah, ours are.
No, we're hoping for triplets, maybe. Anything
like-
over triplets a pack, and I don't want no packs.
We're basically hoping 4 or less.
3 or less.
3
I
or
don't know
less.
what
You're like one. One would be
1,
great.
2, 3.
Yeah,
2
good luck
would
with
be
that.
awful chubby.
ideal. 1, actually,
She looks-
none.
She looks.
None
awful
would be
chubby, so
ideal.
I don't think those dogs have any less than 6
Yeah, they do.
at a
My
time.
mom's had 2. My mom's had a Great Dane that's had 2 puppies before.
Well, that's not a
Really?
great date. Average.
But I've seen Great Dane litters that have like
Dalmatian.
10 or 12. So
She's had one that's had like 14 or 16. Like
puppy.
yeah.
litter size.
It's like 8 or 12 usually.
6 to
She's not
9
that big.
puppies is average.
She's not that big.
So type
Some
in.
can't even
type
be
in,
larger, reaching up to 15 puppies.
Yeah.
Type in border collie.
Minimum 6.
Type in border collie.
Yeah.
Type in
Border collie?
Because the daddy might have something to do with that.
5 to 8 puppies average, with an average around 6 puppies.
Thomas is
So we're
growing
shooting for
Typically,
three.
right now.
typically 5 to 8 puppies with an average around 6 puppies.
Oh,
I think
guys, we
six-
should throw in
6 to 7 pups is, and so the Dalmatian was 6 to 9. Dalmatian is
We're shooting
6
for
to
3.
8.
3.
So
Yeah,
we'll do
well-
a poll. We'll do a poll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
we'll do
say
a poll.
if she hasn't had
I
them,
will
if she
post
hasn't had
a
them by the
picture
time
of
this drops.
her, and
Yeah.
she's gonna pop anytime, and she's not that big.
I'm saying
Yeah,
5.
if she hasn't went by Friday, then post when you think she's gonna go and how many puppies you think she's gonna have.
I'm putting my vote in
Yeah,
for
we're talking
5.
about you.
That's 4 to 1 odds, by the way. Hit me up.
Oh no.
That's,
I'm gonna say 4. Three boys and 1 girl.
$2,500 minimum buy-in. 4 to 1 odds.
Price keeps going up.
If you win, you get a puppy.
If you
not
win,
money
you get a
back.
puppy. If not, you owe me however many thousands of dollars.
If you
that
win,
bet.
you get all of them but 1 puppy.
Yeah, 1 puppy's already been claimed.
By who?
Lisa.
Lisa Weddle.
She claimed him as soon as when we were at dinner, and they
Yes.
said that
As soon as
they
Stacy announced that we were having
Did
puppies,
Jason
she's
approve
like, I want
that?
one.
Jason's
Huh?
dung dung who told her. Jason told her it's his fault.
Jason called her and told her.
He called her
Jason-
and told her?
Jason's a pushover.
FaceTimed
Like
her
that.
and told her.
She was all
Yeah.
excited.
Wow.
Yeah, he secretly wants a puppy too.
Just
Yeah.
saying, puppies don't stay
Yeah.
puppies forever.
That's true.
But yeah, with Dominic's new job,
He put it, yeah.
He'll find out this week when his schedule actually starts.
he was supposed to come with us to Invasion,
Yeah.
Ooh,
So is
not
Savannah.
happening.
but he's not now.
And she got a boyfriend.
No. Yeah.
What?
Well, she's still going to come, but Hannah
Freaking
couldn't
teenage
come.
girls.
She didn't want to go. Yeah,
Cole could come.
I know, honey, but I don't know. I don't know whether or not. No, it's fine.
Again.
Maybe
She's
she'll
just-
work and make
She's just
money.
too cool. She's just too cool for us. What it is.
She hung out with us all day today.
That's fine. But now you don't have.
You were
I
going.
was at the rental house half the day. I don't know what you're talking about. Cutting
She hung out
down
with me that whole
shrubs.
time.
Shrubs.
Yeah. Shrubs.
Shrubs.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Right.
we moved into this house. That's the very first house we bought in 2004. And it had these evergreen shrubs. There was 2 underneath the window. There was
Those
1
things.
next to the porch. And then the sidewalk came and then turned in to go up the stair. And there was another evergreen bush on the right-hand side. And then we lived there for 11 years.
And
10 years.
10 or
And
11.
then 10 or 11. We rented it and moved out. These other people moved in to rent it from us. They've been living there an additional 10,
No.
11 years.
Oh wow.
And then, so I went Friday to get the rent, Friday to get the rent. And then, anyway, they're like, I need you to cut down these 2 bushes. Like, I want to get rid of these because the one bush that was by the sidewalk was growing out past the sidewalk. So you have to walk on the sidewalk, get into the front grass, and then walk around to get back on the sidewalk to go into the house.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
They
fine.
trim it.
And then so I told Sylvia, I was like, hey, I got to go Sunday to cut these shrubs down. She's like, which ones are you taking down? And she's like, well, I told her the ones that were in front of the house by the porch. And she's like, I always hated those things. I don't know why you didn't take those down when we were living there. I was like, dude, it's been 20 years since those bushes have been alive and we lived there, and you never said anything about them until I mentioned I was cutting them out. Like, you should have mentioned that like 15 years ago. I'd have cut those dudes out a long time ago. 20 years later. Well, I don't know why you didn't do that while we were living there. Come on, people.
Well, there was actually one more because
Come
I
on,
pulled it out
bro.
with the 4-wheeler. Because I pulled
Yeah.
one out with
I've
the
been-
4-wheeler whenever I cut down.
I've
holly
been
bush.
begging for bushes to be destroyed in the front of my house, and somebody won't do them.
Well, here's the thing. You ain't been begging for 20 years. And not only that,
That just
she didn't-
started not
not
like
only that,
6
she
months
didn't even
ago.
mention it for 20 years until I said, oh, I was going to take these out. Well, why didn't you take them out? Well, are you serious? We haven't lived there in 11 years now. And you didn't mention it the whole entire time we lived there. So why did you wish that those were gone and then never tell me about it? Is all I asked.
They're just ugly. I have them at the salon too. I hate them there
And
too.
it took, I mean, I'm gonna say like 15 minutes chainsaw.
Mhm.
We pulled them around the back, put them in a big pile by the burn barrel.
Done.
Done.
Yeah.
Less than 20 years ago, it would have been maybe 10 minutes because they've been smaller. They wouldn't have grown out past the sidewalk. But yeah,
Oh.
I was telling the renter about it, and I was like, he's like, well, man, that's crazy. Like, I don't know why she didn't just say that then. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both, brother. Women are crazy.
Hey, Dustin, and you would have had 2 legs.
Oh,
Hey,
I know, but he was
you're not
sickly
even
then.
wrong about that.
I
could've
said
walked
that.
down
That's
there.
what I just said. I said, and he would have had 2 legs.
Yep. I could have squatted down there with the chainsaw
Yeah.
and hacked them off 15 years ago. Now I had to get down with one leg, hobble around like a cripple. It's fine.
Okay, you had cancer in that house and you had 7 knee replacements in that house. You were kind of sickly the whole time we lived there.
But before that, he could have cut
I was
it
gonna
I
down.
didn't
say-
ask you to do a lot of things.
she saved your life.
The
Look.
month that we bought it, maybe.
Wow. I didn't get cancer until like 2000.
The second time was 2006 when he got it the second time.
So it was the bushes.
It was the bushes.
It's the
It was the
bushes
bushes.
that caused the cancer.
It may have been the bushes. If you just said cut those out right then, I may never got it.
Yeah, sorry.
Now you're gonna be sickly again because you touched the bushes.
God, I hope not.
I've
I've had enough
Don't
of that
touch the
shit.
bushes. Don't touch the bushes.
No.
Don't touch the bushes.
If I get it again, it might be just time to
No,
be done with it.
no.
He can't even get it. He's had a bone marrow transplant. You won't get the same, it won't be back.
No.
They don't come back. You have completely different bone marrow, so it doesn't even, your bone marrow's gone. So.
There's that.
But here's the difference. Like, here's what I don't understand, because my sister was 100% bone marrow match, but I got the cancer and she didn't get shit.
Because it doesn't matter, honey. One of yours went Waco. Probably from all
Yeah.
the crap that you.
But it's the
all
same
laminate.
thing she had.
She didn't work at that place.
That's true.
That's She didn't have those plants.
Environmental.
It was Stevens Industries where I worked, where we made laminated panels, and I drove a forklift in there. That's where I got it. 1,000% guarantee it.
Probably.
Just saying.
Probably.
It's like asbestos.
Yep, that spider bit you.
Yep.
But you
Yeah,
didn't get.
but why
you
didn't I
didn't
get a cool
powers.
super like Spider-Man spider? I got a fucking handicap spider. But it's fine.
It's fine.
I
At
got like
least
an
we get a
old cripple
sticker.
spider with a cane, with wearing
You got
like
a seven-legged
bottom
spider.
glasses,
Hey,
and then he
you know
bit me,
what?
and then I
It's
almost
fine.
died.
We get a good parking spot now. It's
Thomas
Yeah,
got to go
that's
get his good parking
that's
spot
totally
before
worth
invasion.
it. That's totally
I
worth it.
gotta I get to sit on his left leg, and I know that it won't hurt him because he can't feel it. There's more room when we sleep at night for our dogs because they can sleep where his leg is.
There's more room for the dog.
We got
Anything
a
else?
free lifetime national park pass coming.
We haven't got that yet. They might
We should
deny
get
that
it.
shit.
Y'all
But
should
it
have
does-
gone
if
and
you
got it
have-
in person.
Where?
You can do it at Lincoln's Memorial
Where is that?
office.
At what
Mm.
office?
Yeah, we need to go get ours updated.
Hold on.
Yeah. So it
I
was
just
just $10
filed for it
to have it
online.
shipped. You just have to have a doctor's note that says that you have a permanent disability.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go. So when we went to New York, we got ours.
Not in New York. We got it at
Or Niagara Falls.
no.
Where
Because
did
we're
we get
going to
ours?
need it for Moab, right? Because we'll
Oh,
need
it
it for
was in
Moab
St.
because we'll go to because there's
It
like
was in
2
St.
parks
Louis.
or something that Moab borders, and you have to like go through those parks, right?
Mhm.
So we'll need it for Moab anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, just don't cover camping.
yeah, we got
Yeah.
ours
Park.
when we went to St. Louis. I forgot for some reason I was thinking it was in New York when we went and got ours, but yeah. But now that I'm retired out of the army,
Well,
I got to update it.
Percent disabled.
And with me
Yeah,
being
because the
100%,
Army,
I just
yeah, 'cause
gotta
the Army,
I just
you
gotta
pay
go
for
update it for the
lifetime.
lifetime.
hmm
Or whenever you're old, senior citizens also get it.
So
But if you're not, I think it's only like $100 for a whole year for everybody in your
Yeah,
car.
it's not.
I think it's $80 for. I think it's $80 for a year.
but we
Yeah,
didn't
it's
pay
not-
for ours.
We didn't know.
We didn't
Right,
pay for
but-
ours.
well,
You
we
don't
don't
have
have
to.
to. I'm just-
Like, if you just want to.
I'm
like,
saying
if
if
you're
people
young
don't,
and
yeah,
regularly
not
able,
disabled and not in
not
military.
disabled, you got 2 good legs. You can get it for $80 a year.
Yeah. So there's that. So yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
Anything else that we're
I
gonna
hope
ramble
not.
about? Probably been, I think, recording wise, probably about an hour.
Yeah, about an hour.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm at an hour 43 on my counter, but I know
Yeah,
we
but we talked for
talked a long
bit.
time.
We normally
before we
talk
started.
too long before we
Yeah.
even start recording.
And then we still have a bunch of crap to talk
It's our
to.
game plan. We're trying to figure out what we're going to talk about before
Well,
we
we
it
talk
all goes out
about
the
the stuff
window.
that
We
we
end up
can't talk
talking about
about on
everything
here
but what we're gonna
before
talk about.
we record. That's the problem.
See, what we should do is we should make the beginning the Patreon.
I mean, technically,
Oh,
we
us
should.
just rambling about anything and everything before we
About
actually
the shit we
start the
can't say
podcast.
on the stuff
Yeah,
we can't say
The,
on
the
here.
stuff we can't say on here, then we put that on the Patreon, and then if you don't pay for it, you don't get to listen to it. So,
And then we're definitely not going to have
and
anybody.
then you get the inside scoop on what's
The
going
inside
on that we
scoop
don't
of
tell you
what-
all about.
Like real lives of Jeeper wives.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
goodness.
So
Goodness. Yep.
Also,
All
we
in-
could post a poll below, but it's
On the
summertime and
puppies?
it's hot AF, so I think about shaving my beard completely off.
Do it.
bet. I heard you
Well-
wouldn't. Yeah, Christy.
Put a
Heard you
poll.
wouldn't.
Put a poll in the thing. If I get more yeses than nos, then discount.
4 yeses or 4 no. Alrighty.
She said do it. That's what I read. Do it.
That's what I read. Do it. You have to put it in the caption where she zoomed in and said something.
Yes. She said, "Do it."
I'll be clean shaven, dusted off like Thomas.
Yes. She said, "Do it."
Heck, Sylvia can't handle if I go 4 days without shaving.
I don't like change, so I don't like this plan.
She said, "Do it."
So how about this?
My face would be so sore if I shaved all this
You know,
off.
it is hot. How about I just shave off all my hair again? It'd be fun.
You'd be like Ross's girlfriend on Friends at the summer beach
No, I'll
episode.
do it how I had it. I'll do it how I had it in like 2009, where I had the mohawk.
Okay, cool. Actually, you should keep the bun and then do the
keep
do
the
the
butt
shaved
shave the
hair.
sides.
Then keep the bun on
I mean, I
top.
could go ahead and tattoo the side of my head. Well,
Oh
my
yeah,
hair's gone.
like a Mike Tyson tattoo on the side of your head.
Just on the side,
That'd be awesome.
like Jeep ducks or something.
Jeep ducks.
Jeep ducks. It's fine.
Oh my goodness.
I was just joking.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, let's close this down for the night. All right, everybody.
All right.
Like,
It's,
subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We'll see y'all on the next one.
All right, same time, same place.